This is John, a 51-year-old man who works in the company. His life was very ordinary. He was stuck in his routine, working on the computer, preparing coffee, and looking from the window. He had a very depressed life, preparing papers, clicking on the keyboard, drinking coffee, and so on. Until he is done. One day he was very tired and depressed at the same time. But suddenly, the director enters the room and stood on his table. He told him, if you need a promotion, you need to work a little bit harder and do the work as if you are fishing. He ended up his discussion and went out. John was very upset, mentally and physically. It's time to go home. He looked into his office and went out. Something extraordinary happened. His computer and his coffee machine became alive. Because they hated John's routine, they started talking about the issue. Then suddenly they saw the bottle of glass with a boat inside and got an idea. And the first mission was to wake him up. In the early morning he came as usual, but this time he found a surprise. He entered his office and tried to open it. But it wasn't a great idea. Then someone knocked the door. He found a box. And he was wondering who sent it, because he wasn't ordering anything. Then he received another thing, each time wondering. Then another box, then another box, then another big box. He was wondering from whom these gifts. He noticed that there was coffee traces on the surface of his desk. So he started thinking. He wanted to go out early this time, in order to see who was the sender. He waited a long time, but nothing new. Then he decided to go out. When he passed through the window of his office, he noticed the coffee maker and the computer speaking together. But when he entered the office, he didn't find anything. And it was written on the computer, "Second mission, use board staff." When the director came and saw him, he thought that he was working. But John was waiting for the sender. He slept and he started dreaming as if he was on a boat, sailing peacefully. In the largest sea, under the blue sky. But unfortunately, he couldn't finish his daydreaming, because the director knocked the door and insisted to enter and to tell him that he has a good news for him. And in order to tell him that he got a promotion and a new office. But a huge work was waiting for John. He was shocked and walked slowly to his desk. Then angrily he put those papers. Then he broke the bottle of glass with a boat inside. He looked from the window and saw a blue sea. He smiled. Then he got an idea.